Alô, alô. Good evening. Boa tarde pra todo mundo. Ok, let's try to finish HIVESWAP Act 2. Vamos tentar terminar o ato 2 hoje pra podermos iniciar outros jogos com histórias boas também, né? Tô falando assim como se eu estivesse cansada, mas eu tô gostando bastante do jogo. Então, por mim, tranquilo. Ok, então já vou começar aqui, tá? Tentar ficar aqui de olho pelo meu celular. Gambiarras de pessoas que só tem um monitor e não é muito grande. Enfim. Depois eu vou lendo se o design. O design não, desculpa. O áudio tá bom e tudo mais. Hum. Ah. Hey, got him hooked just to reel it in, Joe. Ah, eu tenho que falar com este cara chato. Ah, I feel like I'm in a dream. So, you got your album signed, mixtape listened to. Do you think you can give us your ticket now? What? Pelo amor de Deus. Did you lie to us again? I distinctly remember that I said I maybe would give you a ticket. Not that I actually would. You've got to be kidding me. Calm down. I really am considering giving you my ticket, but I'm still not entirely sure. There are tryouts for Slam and Get Cold not far from here, actually. If I skip out on GVIC week, I can probably make them. But, goodness, even after hearing the Grandmaster himself tell me I'm as good as he is, it's still hard to believe it, you know? No, it's totally impossible for me to not believe it. You're just so good, Zebra. You'd win for sure. I'm glad you think so, babe. Não me chama de bebê, seu chato. But it's such a big risk. Honestly, I just don't think I'm brave enough. I'm so sorry, Joey. I really appreciate all your kindness, but it's just the safer path to go to Jivik Week like I planned. This is unbelievable! Ugh. Será que eu não posso conversar com ele de novo sobre isso? Oi, Tam, boa tarde. Estamos tentando pegar tickets para ir pro a VidCon dos Trolls, a BGS dos Trolls, praticamente. Oh, he lied to us again! He said he's too afraid to go. He thinks he'll lose. Dang. Well, maybe you got something that could convince him it'd be impossible to lose. Like what? I don't know. I guess I'll think about it. Eu não posso dar. Será que eu posso dança pra ele? Ok. Me dar um oizinho que eu tô no CLT? Sim, sim. Imagino que a maioria das pessoas estejam muito ocupadas agora. É que eu queria muito começar a live mais cedo, hoje, pra tentar terminar esse jogo. Hoje mesmo. Mas se eu consigo. Se eu consigo aguentar. De novo, não é porque eu não estou gostando do jogo, é mais porque eu me canso muito fácil. Mas obrigada, Tan. Sua Imperatriz chegou, sinto-se honrada. Muito prazer, querida. Como vai? Olá, Fiora. E pela recomendação da Areia. A Areia é uma amiga muito querida. Agradeço que ela está divulgando a minha live. Estou jogando HIVESWAP Act 2. E eu já estou meio perdida aqui. Você consegue me ajudar? Aliás, eu ando acostumada a, tipo, ler. Tô acostumada a ler os áudios em inglês mesmo, tá, gente? Fazer tradução simultânea eu sou meio devagar. Então eu espero que vocês consigam entender, mas se vocês não conseguirem, eu tento dar um resumo, pelo menos, da conversa. A gente adora, eu adoro ela também. Hey, I know this is a lot to ask, but could we buy your ticket from you? Maybe you could get on another train? You can't have my ticket. You don't even want to go. To Civic Week? Why not? Salve, salve, o lobo na área. Olá, Alba. Queria ficar, mas também estou ocupada. Em 18 minutos tenho aula e tenho que fazer umas coisinhas aqui. Então, boa livezinha, querida. Vou deixar um lookzinho, ok? Muito obrigada, Fiora, e boa aula pra você. It sucks. No offense, but I'm pretty sure Civic Week doesn't suck. Right. If it's so bad, why do you want to go? Good grief. First of all, I don't have to justify my personal and professional choices to you. Aí é com o Alba, todo regresso pro Alba. Bullying, isso é bullying. Secondly, I'm trying to help you. I told you, things might get intense at the show. Ih, vai rolar merda, vai rolar desgraça no show que a gente tá tentando ir. Só famoso no chat que isso, estou me sentindo honrada. Muito obrigada, gente. Intense how? Well, I guess it's not like anyone will listen to a Rusty anyway. Do you know who the mask is? What? Do you mean like the movie? O Máscara? Tá falando do Máscara? Eu tô muito confusa. What? No. The mask. The performer. Oh yeah! She's going to be there? Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, the mask is this sort of vigilante. Ih, o Batman vai estar no show. Ai, meu Deus. Oi, Solene, boa tarde. A gente tá descobrindo que aparentemente tem o Batman indo pro show que a gente tá tentando ir. She's an underground rapper. O Batman, que é um rapper, who's been popping up at a bunch of high blood shows and speaking truth to power. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten called yet. Como você tá? Eu tô bem, tô bem. Decidi fazer uma livezinha mais cedo, assim, pra ver se eu consigo terminar o jogo do Act 2, né? Como comentei algumas outras vezes, eu estou gostando muito do jogo, mas quero muito, muito, muito jogar outros jogos com histórias, outras histórias, sabe? Eu falei Batman brincando porque aparentemente um vigilante está indo para os shows e fazendo protesto. Yeah, me too. Anyway, she's me. I'm the mask. Plot twist. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Shh, you never know who might be listening. Ok, não é o Batman, é só ela mesmo. But believe me, it's better if you just don't get on the train. Civic Week is too good of an opportunity. I can't pass it up. I'm going to stage a protest right there on stage. Meu Deus, loucura, loucura. So no, you can't have my ticket. So, you know what she's talking about? The mask is kind of an urban legend, but no one that actually exists. But one that actually exists. Demek met her before, I think? I don't know, he always changes the channel when she's on the news. E o amiguinho dele tá enciumado, porque ela tá conseguindo fazer protesto certo, e ele não. But don't you think what she's doing is... But you don't think what she's doing is worth it? Of course I do. But not where she's planning to do it. Vai ser perigoso pra caramba se a gente for pra lá. There are gonna be subjugators there. There are going to be trash cushion. Meu Deus, não sei falar isso, não. I don't know what any of those things are, but they sound pretty bad. Olha, ela tá querendo protestar por um sistema injusto, querendo, tipo, usar tipo, a voz dela pra fazer o protesto. É perigoso? É. Mas é importante também. Então eu não sei. O que vocês acham? Você acha que a gente devia tentar impedir ela de fazer o protesto? Ou tentar conversar com ela pra. Tipo, ai, não faz isso, não sei o quê. Você acha melhor conversar com ela? É. Poderia impedir dela, tipo, ser presa, ou pior também. É, vai que a gente consegue convencer ela de dar o ticket também. Hum. Tá, vamos tentar conversar com ela antes. Okay, you know what? You're right. I am? Yeah, you obviously know way more about what's going on than I do. I already got us in trouble by acting without thinking. So, if you really think we should talk her out of it, let's do it. Ok, vamos lá. Hey, Chixie! I know you probably don't want to hear this, but Zephyros thinks it's really, really important that you don't go to this protest. Yeah, it's way, way too dangerous. Right, okay. I've tried to be polite, I've tried to keep things civil. But you don't know. But you don't know my life. You don't know my pain. Desculpa. Desculpa, moça, mas a gente. Quer dizer, o Zéfiros, até agora eu não sei como é que eu pronuncio o nome dele direito. O Zéfiros, ele tá abaixo de você nessa casta esquisita de sangue. Então eu acho que ele tá mais ferrado que você nesse sentido. Eu acho que ele tem mais dor do que você. Eu posso estar falando besteira, mas I've worked hard to get where I am. And Tetrarch says all I have to do is. What did you just say? Ai, meu Deus. Oh, o Demek tá querendo enfiar o dedo nele na situação. Nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm just angry. No, you said Tetrarch. D. So what? Who cares? It doesn't have anything to do with you. Ela é o Pen. Colocar uma tatuagem dela. Não, pera, eu confundi o Pen com o Gara, meu Deus. Eu ia falar pra colocar aquela tatuagem do Gara em cima da sobrancelha dela. Errei. O Pen é o que tem as várias. Ai, meu Deus. Me fugiu a palavra. Os piercing. So what? Who cares? It doesn't have anything to do with you. Yes, it does. That's my moral. Demek's title. That's not possible. Patrick D doesn't have time for quadrants. He told me that himself. Não, é claro que esse babaca falou isso. Ele saiu falando pra uma amiga virtual que não tem um Moirail. Tadinho do Zéfiros. Não tem tempo pra romance. Aham, sei. Well, he's never told me about you either. Prove it. Huh? I don't know anyone named Demek. So as far as I'm concerned, this is somebody else completely. Tá, pera. Isso aqui? Shockingly, there's nothing here to help. Será que eu cantar pra ela? You do your best rap, but you guess it's not good enough. Isso aqui? Aha! I definitely don't have time for role-playing. Merda. Isso aqui? No thanks, that stuff will cut my throat. Hum. Droga, como é que a gente pode provar pra ela? Isso aqui? Não. Hum, isso aqui? Hum, quer um pombo? Ah, that's a nice feather beast. Does it sing? Ah, que susto, pensava que tinha dado o pombo do meu irmão pra ela. Que horror. Oh, that's nice of you, but none of my wounds are visible. Nenhuma das minhas marcas, nenhuma das minhas cicatrizes são visíveis porque eu sofro por dentro. Ah, crawling in my skin. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Tá, pera. Quer pimenta? A little spice never hurts anything. Não. Eu posso usar meus poderes nela? Did anyone feel a breeze? Bom, a gente não é muito forte, então faz sentido. Hum, caramba, como é que a gente consegue falar pra ela? Como ela é gótica, como ela é fria, como ela sofre. Hum, caramba. Ninguém entende a minha dor. É uma dor muito única, né? Não é como se todo mundo aí estivesse no mesmo regime autoritário, né? E fosse vítima de todos eles, né? Quer dizer, tirando o Marvels aqui, parece mais tranquilo. O menos ferrado, pelo menos. Hum, deixa eu sapatear na cara dela. Não, body impressed. Balé. Não dá. Cute. Obrigada, mas. Ah, se eu conversar com ela. Ela já deu em cima de mim antes mesmo? Offers good until the train arrives. One real ticket for two quality fakes. Meu Deus, a gente pode ser muito X9. Ai. Hum, hum. Eu não sei o que que ajudaria na gente, a não ser ser muito, muito babaca. Putz, eu tô em choque, na verdade, com essa oportunidade de ser cuzão. Calma, eu acho. Se bem que eu acho que se eu escolher de vez, aí não dá pra mudar de ideia. Então, se for pra escolher, tem que ser, né? A gente decidindo ser cuzão ou decidindo continuar procurando. Peraí, enquanto a gente vai decidindo isso, eu vou rapidinho pegar uma garrafa de água. E pra variar, já tô ficando com sede. Um minuto. Voltei, voltei. Será que vale a pena ser cuzão? Eu acho que não vale a pena. Tipo, ela foi babaca, foi minha babaquinha, mas eu ainda acho que a coisa do protesto, tipo, é louvável. Então, eu vou continuar olhando. Yeah, we'll keep looking. If only there was a way I could be certain I could win. Hum. Ai, porra, derrubei água. Quase no meu derrubei água no meu teclado. Opa! Acho que dá pra pegar um copo muito cheio. Ah, enfim. Tá. Deixa eu ver se eu conversando com ele eu consigo descobrir alguma coisa. Oh, he lied to us again. He said he's too afraid to go. He thinks he will lose. Dang, maybe you got something that could convince him it might be impossible to lose. Like what? I don't know. I should think about it. Hum. É bebida? Não. É bebida? You drink grape juice with no pulp? What are you, a wiggler? Tá me chamando de criança? Essa word é meio babaquinha mesmo. Meu Deus, vai com calma. É, muita sede. Foi sem querer. Hidratação é importante. A word é babaca, mas é uma troll mulher. Talvez ela não fosse tão babaca, mas eu ainda acho melhor não fazer. No doubt he plays a realistic ball, but you don't want to give him any excuse to talk about it. Huh? What's this? You were saying you weren't confident enough to go on, slam or get cooled. But maybe this will help. What is this? An auto-tune mic? Meu Deus, ele vai cantar em autotune? Yep, it's really good actually. You can use it to do all sorts of things to your voice. And actually, it's pretty rare. My Moira nicked it from a secret drone development facility. So it can do a lot of special things that a normal microphone can't. Tipo, alterar sua voz? Wow, that's incredible! Is that true? I don't know. I'm sure that if you have this, there will be no doubt you win, Zebra. Wow, I guess I'll try it out. It's subtle, but I'm really feeling it. What is it about this thing? Meu Deus, é tipo um placebo de microfone. I don't know if I could tell you how my voice is different, only that it definitely is. I feel confident? That's great to hear, Zebra. I bet you're so confident now that you could win Slam or get cooled really easily. You know what? I think you might be right. Que bom, agora me dá o ticket. Great, so happy for you. Could we get that ticket now? I suppose so. Here you go, darling. Não me chama de querida, não me chama de bebê, eu não gosto de você. Great, thanks. Comigo? Bom. One real ticket ready for inspection. Hell yeah, hand it over. Here you go. Cool, thanks, kid. So what? Aren't you forgetting something? I don't think so. Não! Não, você tinha me achado bonita. Você tinha me achado bonita. Não é possível. Não é possível. Fed my losses before I left my hive. Turned off the nutrition preparation plateau. I think I'm good. You owe us 2 tickets. 2 fake tickets for 1 real, you said. Did I say that? Meu Deus, que ódio! Até ela que eu gosto. Yes, you did. I think I remember saying that I could give you 2 fakes for a 1 real ticket. Meu Deus, não. Not that I would. Meu Deus, é tudo um bando de mentiroso. Trolls são muito mentirosos, não. Are you serious? As a blood pusher malfunction. Now that I'm thinking about it, 2 tickets for the price of 1 really isn't a good deal. On my end, I think you might need to sweeten the pot a little. You... Hey, it's just business. Que frase cursed. Amaldiçoada. Well, I don't know what you're expecting, because all I have is a bunch of junk, look! Hey, some of that stuff is mine. All we have is a bunch of junk. Você quer um pombo? Não, mentira, pombo não. Pombo é nosso pet. Não vou fazer isso, não. Wait, what about these? Are they some kind of alien money? No, they're just pogs. I don't know why I'm bothering to carry them around anymore. Seriously, I should just throw them away. Ela tá com taso? Tá, eu vi um anúncio de internet hoje que era a polícia falando que quem matou a Odete, aí trava o vídeo só pra fazer propaganda na internet. Nossa, sexta-feira vai ser um caos, que eu quero fazer live, né? De reação da morte da Odete. Deixei divulgado, tudo certinho. Claro, eu não vou divulgar, tipo, o episódio, transmitir ao vivo e tudo mais. Porém, entretanto, todavia, a gente vai ficar conversando, né? Sobre o episódio, assim, tipo, cada um assiste na própria casa, pela TV ou pelo computador, enfim. E a gente vai comentando sobre o episódio aqui no meu chat. Tô bem animada pra sexta-feira pra isso. Por um segundo eu fui lendo a sua mensagem, Solen, eu pensava que tinha sido vazado quem que matou ela. Come on, you think I don't know how valuable shit when I see it? Meu Deus, ela quer muito os meus tazos. Hand over those little circle girls and I will give you the tickets. Alright, fine, não sei por que eu não teria. Oh, fine, you can have all of them. Just give us the tickets. Pleasure doing business with you. Ai, aleluia. A gente consegue entrar? Peraí, é aqui. You settle in to wait for the train to arrive. Conseguimos entrar no trem! Eu que nem assisto achando legal, agora quem diz o que trata é divertido, né? Meu Deus, quanto troll. Ah, we made it. Yeah, no. Yeah, now we just have to wait. It's kind of crowded in here. Are we going to have to stand the whole way? We might be able to sneak into the Lusus Cabusus with Deercat when he needs to sleep. I've done it. Sleep? How long? Oh, I just got a message on Demek's tablet. Hi Joey, it's nice. It's great to finally talk with you. To you. But I kinda have some bad news. You only have 11 days. Zephyros? What does this mean, Zephyros? Oh, I don't know. 11 dias por quê? Virou a Samara? Só que a Samara pelo tablet? Who sent this? Should I message back? Eu ia falar isso, tipo, quem caralho mandou essa mensagem? Afinal. I think that's Fiamet. Who is that? Fiamet is one of the other Tetrarchs. She's a sea dweller. But Demex trusts her. Tá, ela faz parte da realeza, mas ela é confiável. I've never spoken to her myself, though. Okay, I'm going to ask her what she means. What does that mean? It's a little complicated. But the TLDR is, if you don't go back through the return portal in 11 days, both Earth and Alterna will be destroyed. Que maravilha! Que incrível! Que notícia boa! Que agradável! Bacana, bacana. Tudo supimpa. So, hurry up! Como que eu vou voltar pra casa? Como? What? God, I'm really sorry, but I have to go AFK for a while. Feel free to leave me a comment and I will reply as soon as I can. Remember, reviews are always appreciated. Flames will be used to roast marshmallows. Wait, what does that mean? Earth will be destroyed? Return portal? What return portal? Oh my god, you're not going to answer me. Oh my god, what does that mean, Zephyros? I don't know. Is she serious? Should we believe her? What do we do? I don't know. We need to... Oh my god, I just remembered to go... Oh my god, I just got another message. Ah. Hey there, it's Cridia. I'm just gonna get it out of my way and say I know everything, so no need for hashtag introductions. Fiamet just have just messaged you right now. Sim, realmente. Yes, she did. And I'm kind of freaking out about it. What was she talking about? 11 days? What return portal? What did she mean? Earth is going to be destroyed? Oh, don't worry about it. Sorrisinho. It's not true? Oh, it's completely hashtag true. But it's hashtag fine. It won't happen unless we let it, which we won't. How do we not let it happen exactly? Ugh, it's so much to talk about it over hashtag text. Come meet up with me on my hashtag island and I will tell you all about it. Hashtag GVQweek. We're on the train right now. How long is it going to take for us to get there? Oh, that depends on what hashtag stop you're coming from. Where did you get on? Near a place called Outglut, desculpa. Going by the local route? About a week or so then. Hashtag such a pain. Fudeu, a gente tem 3 dias só então. A week? Your friend just said we have 11 days until both our planets blow up. Ha, yeah. I guess that's a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem? Hey, hashtag relax. You can still reroute the train onto the express track. That should cut the trip down to a few hours. Hashtag no big deal. Great. How are we supposed to reroute an entire train exactly? Well, the controls will be in the hashtag engine room, up at the front of the train. So I suppose you have to get up there and, you know, control them. Great, thanks for the help. You're welcome. Alright, I've got to get back to my hashtag party preparations. Big week coming up, hashtag GVQweek. Toodles! Bye! Meu Deus, que caos. Que caos. Ah! Zephyros! What do we do? I guess we just have to do what she said. Can we really just walk up to the front of the train just like that? I mean, in theory, aren't there segregated sections? And we're all the way on the back? É claro que a gente que é, tipo, pobre fudido, a gente tem que... Demora uma semana a viagem que é, tipo, algumas horas pra frente. Yeah. So it's not going to be that simple. Probably not. Do you think we'll get in trouble if we just try to walk through? Trouble. Well, there's always a risk of that, no matter where we are or what do we do. Well, I guess we'd better get moving. Yeah. Mas eu quero conversar com todos esses trolls, eu não posso. Ah! Olha, fofocas. Fofocas intensas aqui na frente da Tixi. Uma gamer aqui. Um perdido ali em cima. Eu tô gostando que nenhum chifre repetiu, eu acho. Todos estão diferentes, isso é legal. Uhum. Ah, a caipira que tava, acho que lá no negócio que explodiu. Mas deixa eu ver nos outros lugares. Uhum. Um emo. O L. Pegação. Banheiro tudo ferrado. Um cara que tá limpando. Propaganda da Cozona. Ok. Vamos tentar conversar com o pessoal mais aqui no fundo e aí a gente tenta ir pra frente. O design dos chifres é legal. Sim, é bem legal. Hi. Howdy, y'all. Skylar. Skylar é um nome bem bonito. Say, you're looking a little worse for where, dear? There? Me? Oh yeah, I did spend several hours under a bunch of rocks a while ago. I'm fine now, though. Joey's here saved my life. Well, don't that just beat it all? I know how Lucite can get when their wigglers are in trouble. Real instinct on them. Bom, os bichinhos que cuidam da gente, né? Que são os pais dos trolls, no caso. Oh, what? No, I'm not his Lustus, I'm a troll. See the horns? Oh, never mind that. I just got Lucai on the think pen. I ain't exactly running at peak performance at the moment. Tadinha tá cansada, é isso então? Yeah, see, my Lustus is real sick. I'm afraid she ain't gonna make it to the end of the journey. Tadinha! Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm so sorry our Lustus is sick. Yeah, got me in a real way. But it ain't as if things couldn't be worse. That's why my Lustus always used to say, see here, Skyla, we could all of us always be more dead or more kidnapped. So seeing as how we ain't, there really isn't any room for body aching, is there? Eu tô curiosa demais pra saber o que tem de errado com o Lucius dela. I can usually tell what's going on with her easy. Ah, ela é uma bem caipira agora, eu percebi a calça dela. Ela é na castela dos trolls. But I've tried everything I can think of. The truth of the matter is she just ain't gonna get better unless I can get her some curatives into her. Bom, maybe we could ask around and see if anyone has any kind of Lucius medicine? Is that a thing? Sure is, and I've already asked everyone in the rusty car, but they're all fresh out or they ain't sharing. Well, we're planning to... Oh, meu Deus, eu tô misturando as vozes efforts da Joey, perdão. Well, we're planning to head up to the front of the train, so maybe we could ask around for you? I don't even rightly know what to say. No shit? I'm not thrilled about it either. But we'll keep an eye out for your Lucius medicine. Mas a gente já tem, eu acho. That me make as happy as an oink beast in mud. Porquinho na lama. Don't mind me, y'all. I only got a little speck or something in my eye. It'd be much obliged if you brought me back anything you find. Isso aqui, não é? Droga. Bom, vamos lá então. A gente não pode deixar um bichinho sofrendo também, né? Hi, Chixie! Oh, hey there! Crowded in here, isn't it? Who knows what the high blood card looks like? Amazing, probably. Too bad I'll never see it. None of us will. De novo. crawling in my skin. Actually, we're about to try to bust into the high blood cars. Really? Yeah. Well, see you later, I guess. Aí tem algum outro diálogo? I guess I could always buy Twitter followers. Who's gonna know, right? Meu Deus, a voz da bot, porque eu vou aumentar os inscritos dela. Turns out, fretting over your loved one's imminent demise can really put a damper on your idyllic jaunt through the countryside. Eu te entendo. Eu te entendo. É triste quando você sabe que alguém que você ama tá meio doente mesmo. Vamos lá. Ah! Vicari. Greetings, my pale and haggard friend. Join me, won't you? Join you in what? Sitting? There isn't any room. Join me in the fantastical pursuit of the inner eye. Meu Deus, a gente já abriu o terceiro olho? The misty domain of dreams. The unaltered sparkle of the limitless psyche. You're just talking about thinking, right? Oh, I do like to imagine stuff sometimes. Sometimes I imagine I don't live in a merciless hellscape where I'm never sure when or how I'll be gruesomely murdered. Você não vai ser, eu não vou deixar. Você não vai ser morto à toa. The noggin, the noodle, the inescrutable noise box between the ears. Thoughts are free, my sweaty and slightly odious friend. What are you thinking about so hard? Why, the skies, of course. What else is there worthy? Turning the mind to. Você tá brisando pra cacete, hein? Don't you ever feel the call of the wind? No? The siren song of distant bluer skies? No? Don't you ever feel the need to just tug yourself in the braces and set out on a grand adventure? Eu sou bem caseira, então eu não gosto de muitas coisas aventurescas. Só de ler. No, I don't actually. In fact, I think anyone who just drops everything to run off to the blue like that is the opposite of heroic. Pois é, né? Pera, agora que eu percebi. Por que a minha pitaia está parada? Porque meu corpo está parado, não está se movimentando. Eu não... Peraí. Por que meu corpo parou? Peraí. Ha! Travou bonito. Eu estou passando as minhas palavras telepaticamente, não se preocupem, vocês ainda conseguem me ouvir, né? O importante é vocês me ouvirem, mas eu queria poder estar me mexendo, né? Caramba, mas travou feio. Eita, pô, deu branco. Deu tela branca aqui. Não! Não! Eu sei que não está respondendo. Obrigada, nave mãe. Obrigada. Shit. Mas só pra ter certeza, vocês estão me ouvindo, né? Aguenta firme, nave mãe, você aguenta. Ai. Enquanto isso, eu vou jogando. Desculpa, inclusive, por esse probleminha técnico. O bom é que tem a minha imagem representando aí. Qualquer coisa eu vou dar uma olhada daqui a pouco. Enfim. O Joe está tendo um breakdown de mommy issue. Mommy issue não, daddy issue. It's irresponsible. And now I'm shouting and everyone on this train is looking at me. Joey? Let's go, Zephyros. Mais alguém aqui que a gente pode conversar além dele? Meu Deus, eu sou perdida aqui no meio. Tá, pelo jeito não. 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 A gente não pode interromper os namoradinhos aqui. Olha, é o personagem que a gente quase conversou quando a gente tava jogando o Friend Sim. A gente decidiu ir na Ardata. A gente encontra a Ardata nesse jogo. Oh, hey! Is that a hot dog? That's like the first piece of normal food I've seen since I got here. I don't know what you're talking about. The hot dog that you're holding in your hand? Is it true to point at someone's hot dog? Not as far as I know. Oh, no. No. É um bichinho dele? We're not going to talk about my oblong meat product. Now. Or ever. Sorry, we didn't realize it was a sore subject. My delicacy is extremely personal and private, and I refuse to say anything more about that. Tá bom, a gente não pega o seu hot dog, não se preocupe. Well, you're kind of waving it around in our faces. É, isso que eu não tô entendendo. What? And that's an excuse for shamelessly ugly? I'm not even that interested in your hot dog. I was just trying to start some small talk. You're the one who wants to drop it. É, realmente. Are you insane? I would never drop it. What's so special about it? Is it some kind of expensive meat? Eu por um segundo pensei que poderia ser o Lucius dele, sabe? A figura paterna que ele tem. No. Who told you that? This meat product is no one special. I mean, nothing special. Just a simple meal. For a very average troll. Well, you have fun with that, I guess. Back to make another desperate play for my meat, I see. Eu nem gosto de carne, tanto assim. Se bem que salsicha eu gosto, mas eu não sou muito fã de carne no geral. Contemptible? No, we aren't, actually. Let's just go. Okay. If you ever find yourself desirous of pursuing the deep, star-drenched firmament through the hazy corridors of the No thanks, we're fine. Tá bom, né? Tá bom, já conversei 2 vezes com eles. Agora eu vou conversar com o cara que lava as coisas aqui. Hi! Are you talking to me? Yes, my name is Joey. Mine is Marsty. Sorry to be a bother. We can see that you're cleaning. Someone's gotta do it, so it might as well be me. In fact, I insist that it's me. So, this is your whole job? Just scrubbing? What do you mean? Don't people have jobs here? Well, I guess I don't have a job, but I know that's what they are. Usually the drones take care of this sort of thing, but sometimes they don't make it down to the Rust Blood car. Ai, que maravilha. Então, a gente fica tudo cagado, é isso, então. And when I say sometimes, I mean most times. Luckily, I am extremely passionate about making sure the work gets done myself. Can't stop without a good reason. The fact that I need to get by isn't a good enough reason? I'm focusing on me right now. This is about self-care. Oh, it's you guys again. We just want to let you know that we got a good reason. See that tall girl over there with the really great jacket? Her Lucius is sick. We need to get to the next car to find medicine for it. Oh, I was just fucking with you, to be honest. Gente, que grosso! I didn't expect you to actually find a good reason. I'm done scrubbing the gaper anyway, so go ahead. Eba! Bora! Vamos ver o pessoal um pouco menos fudido que a gente. Alright. So, we've just gotta keep going up this way and it's a straight shot to the engine room, huh? Yeah. Next up, it will be the yellow and olive train car. Ok. Pera, é o dos brasileiros, então. É o oliva, que é tipo verde, e amarelo. A gente tá indo pro parte do trem que é de brasileiro. Trolls brasileiros. Devem ter os meus primos aí. Well, this is definitely a pain, but I guess it's simple enough to get between cars. I don't know about that. Nobody cares if rust bloods mingle, but getting through the next cars might be tough. We're not supposed to be outside of our assigned car, and even if there aren't any drones on board to catch us, the other trolls will notice. Sometimes that can be worse. Well, we'll just have to be careful, then. We've gotten this far. Transdimensional portals, explosions, drones, tons of rubble, more drones and explosions. What's a few stuck-up train passengers next to all that? We should get moving. Yeah, let's go. Ah, a moça lá do trem. Okay, first car down. Now we've just got to... Shut up! No, you shut up! TFY, I see 2 prime targets for Mighty Tritza's epic coalfield standing on this train full of normies. Ah não, ele fala com diálogo de internet. No, no, no. Hello there? Girl, it's okay. Pale and squirmy, maybe 6 out of 10. Socorro! Socorro! Ajuda! Maybe if we were last 2 trolls on a fiery apocalypse. I have no idea what you're saying to me. He means that you are ugly, but he might consider you for a concupiscent quadrant if everyone else were dead. Que bacana. Isso é muito legal de se ouvir. Wow. Is this what you mean when you said everything would get worse as we got further up the train? Not exactly. Lol. Yes, Coprom is the worst. That's why he's mine. I said shut up! And again I tell you, no! Oh, there they go again, with the Ashcombe solicitations. They are practically gagging for someone to come sort them out. We never fight like that, Lo. No, we never have to have conflicts at all that we discuss. So, you guys are Kismeses? Kismeses é o romance que, tipo, que é meio enemies to lovers, sabe? Ou rivais to lovers, que eles meio que se odeiam, mas se pegam. Ele tá perguntando se eles se pegam. Low. We're pale as the drip from a muscle beast Rusty. Tá, eles são Moirails então, que é o que o Zéfiros e o Damek são. Que é tipo os amiguinhos que se ajudam. Thanks for taking our relationship and making it sound as disgusting as possible. I can tell you why you need a break from each other. Just between us girls. You know what they say about boys. No, what? They're only good for one thing. Ai meu Deus, que lá vem. Que eles são bons? Amam se odiar, basicamente. Basicamente, Solen. E eles aparentemente são melhores amigos, amiguinhos, romance platônico. Living off until they leave you for some sea dweller in space who will wrap him in her cybernetic tentacles and use him to power her fleet. Bacana. Bacana. Ela acha que ela vai ser abandonada por uma realeza. Que legal. Wow. Is there a reason why you're just clinging to his back like that? Get a load of this idiot. Doesn't know void rot when she sees it. Yeah, I got void rot. My body does not retain the energy it needs to keep it powered up. Tadinha. So I am slowly dying. Meu Deus do céu. All the time without an external power source. Ah! Ela usa ele de bateria, então. Ela é tipo um celular 5% de bateria, tendo que ser carregada permanentemente. Is that what you're doing in his back, like pulling energy out of him to stay alive? For now, lol. Going off-world in a few sweeps. Be me, 9 sweeps. Helpsman and Imperial battleship. Blissfully brain-fucked by moistened tentacles. Você só quer viver o seu fantasia de hentai, cara. E você vai deixar sua amiga morrer. Você não é um bom morreu. Personality is gone. Memories ganked. Now keen with spaceship. Will finally spread my wings. The only thing that's gonna get spread are your individual synaptic nerves when Teresa picks them apart with her claws. É verdade, que eu lembre, os trolls de sangue, tipo, amarelo, assim, eles são, tipo, usados de bateria. Tipo, literalmente bateria, tipo, pra espaçonave, sabe? Acho que todos, ou a maioria, pelo menos, tem essa habilidade. Ela deve ter gastado muito a bateria dela e tá quase morrendo, por isso que ela tem que ficar, tipo, sugando a bateria de alguém que tenha mais. Triste. Into it. I know. Joey, let's move on. Right. Não, calma. Eu já desvi que tem que conversar 2 vezes com os personagens, pelo menos, pra ter coisa nova. Come back and visit us again. It's a long train ride. Tem mais alguém aqui que a gente pode conversar? Let's figure out how to get to the next car. Opa! Lol, those two over there have been losing it for like the whole ride. You should just leave them alone. Oh, you weren't going to get involved? We just need to get to the next car. Lamau, are you for real? That's the Jade car. I know. Well, do what you want, but if you get involved, I might have to get involved and I'm not about that life. Você quer ficar de boa, tá certo. Better not to risk it, take it from someone who knows, Lamau. Oh, by the way, I'm Sirava. I'm Joey. I am Zephyros. You guys own Cheater? Here, at me. Achamos um famosinho. Wow, you've got a lot of followers. Yeah, I got a feel. It's nobody. Não sei o que isso quer dizer. I'm on group. Ele é um youtuber. Ele é um VTuber igual eu. I'm on group too. I do music mostly. Oh, neat. Da hora, bacana. Wow, it's so cool to meet you. Ih, ficou apaixonadinho. Ficou apaixonadinho. Ficou apaixonadinho. What was that, Rusty? Oh, nothing. I just already follow you. My monorail and I listen to you all the time when we do stuff. OMG, content warning. That's not what I meant. What's your morals? Eu não sei como é que fala isso, arroba. What's your morals, arroba? Do they follow me too? He might, but he's on a locked account. Yeah, I know how it is. It's rough to be a low blood in the public eye nowadays. Lemo, I didn't even do that on purpose. Oh, you mean your Yeah, no worries. You can look at it. It's right there, Lemao. You want to know how it happened, don't ya? Sim, eu quero saber como que você perdeu seu olho. Not exact. Sirava gawked their own eye. Meu Deus. What? I mean, I remember when they streamed it and everything. It was extreme. Caraca! It wasn't a big deal. Cirava? Pra quê? Por quê? What? Why? I don't... that's just the fashion nowadays, right? Lol. Secar olho? Me and the Tetrarch always figured it was a radical protest against the hemospectrum. Cutting out your eye reduces your desirability as a houseman, right? Lemao, yeah. Miss me with that battery shit, thanks. Didn't it hurt? I mean, I guess. But for real. Enough about me. Don't get involved with those two. Não sei o que isso quer dizer. Ok. Quero ver se aparece mais coisa agora que a gente conversou com um monte de gente. Moisture Wave Streamer like, comment and subscribe. Quirks are for children. Get off my bulge, Lamau. Oh, meu Deus. Streams down, Lamau. The drones are out, so am I. You know how it is. Streaming come chill. Lamau, JV Quick, miss me with that shit. Imagina você tá fazendo live stream e simplesmente chegou um drone pra te impedir. Foda. Pera, não, tem que conversar 2 vezes, verdade. Stay fresh, kids, Lamau. Look at those two, unbelievably unprofessional, airing out as their issue, committing all these violent acts out in the open like that, for free, where anyone can see. Polypa, okay. It's a really bad business model for the rest of us. Some of us need to make a living. Anyway, call me Polypa. What's the job? É verdade. Os que tem, tipo, sangue verdinho, se não me engano, a maioria é meio tipo Neko Girl, Neko Boy, sabe? What? Job? Low blood, high blood, doesn't matter. I'll do it. I don't think that we need to resort to those sort of drastic measures yet. We're just trying to make it to the front of the train. It's turning out to be way more stressful than I was expecting. Claro, o boto de elitista, é óbvio que a gente vai se estressar, né? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo voltar com a... gente. Peraí. Ai. Ok. Eu sumi. Sumiu! Vou tentar colocar de novo, tá? Peraí. Cadê? Aqui. Eu voltei! Pronto. Vamos ver se eu continuo assim. Sorry, I can't really help you with that one. You need some violence done. Look me up. Otherwise, keep moving. Deixa eu conversar com você uma última vez, só de precaução. You found a target for me yet? No. Psst. Do I know you? I was informed there would be an asset on this train. I don't think we've met. I'm Joey. Call me Baldur. How's the Baldur's Gate? Psst. Is that a code name or a cast name? Just a regular name? Did they send you to meet me? Quem mandou? Who? Psst. It's alright, I'm clean. But I understand your caution. There are ears everywhere, and it would be better to downplay our connection. Eu não te conheço. I feel like I'm talking to my brother, yeesh. What's a brother? Please give it to me in plain text. Don't worry about it. Psst. I'm glad we've managed to connect here. The universal reconvergence is beginning. Ai meu Deus, é outra teoria da conspiração. What in the world? The implications of this reversal are far-reaching and unforeseeable. The wind is shifting. The fates of gods and mortals are no longer joined. The void resounds. The paths intertwine. And those two are extremely loud. Zephyros, do you have any idea what she's talking about? Nope. It will pass on any other communications as they arrive. Great? Ai, que bonitinhas, pelúcia. Queria conversar com ele. Infelizmente a gente vai ter que conversar com eles. Ai, vamos lá. You fool! Thanks to your screwing around and reckless behavior, we lost sight of our mark. Ah, if it weren't for you trying to show off, I would have clawed him apart. I've told you over and over, Conil. It was not a cool job. You knew that. Asdaja e Conil, okay. Who cares? You wasted our time with your stupid dorky speech. Not every fight needs a 13-minute lead-up. At least one of us is a professional. I'm talking about me. I'm the professional. Now our client is going to be after us. Nice going. Ah, why won't you listen to me, stupid smug idiot Nook Cape? Conil, please. You're making a scene. You're making a scene. Excuse me? Could we get by there? They're really going at it, huh? Someone get these guys an outspice. Hahaha. A what? Oh, it's the third party of an Asian relationship. Ok. Acho que eu já falei antes, mas os trolls têm 4 tipos de namoro. 4 tipos de relacionamento, né? Que eles fazem. Esse que ele tá falando é tipo quando duas pessoas brigam muito, aí chega uma terceira pessoa e impede. Aquele meme do parou, parou! Ele consegue me ouvir enquanto está falando, parou! Você não é assim! Olha nos meus olhos! É tipo isso. I have no idea what that means. It's like a person who helps mediate a contentious relationship and prevent it from scaling too far. Whether it be to prevent calignous infidelity or any other excessively calignous situations that would be undesirable to the other two in the quadrant. Calignous? I guess I'm not explaining this very well. You really don't know about this stuff? Assim, eu sei porque eu conheço Homestuck há muito tempo. Definitivamente esse jogo não é um bom... Eu acho que não deve ser uma boa introdução necessariamente pra Homestuck. Mas é divertido, é legal, tá no mundo dos trolls. No, I don't. Oh, this must be really different where are you from? Yes, they are. Oh well, all I mean is, maybe we can find someone here to help? We probably just have to get them to stop fighting long enough to get a word in. Vamos tentar conversar uma última vez, só de precaução. Ok. Ah, será que você teria vontade? Hi! You are searching for a way to get into the next car? Oh, yeah, we are. You're really well informed. I'm pretty sure that she just overheard us talking. There are numerous ways, different avenues for intelligence gathering, some less complicated than others. Do you think you could help us talk some sense into those trolls down there? Those two? Absolutely not. Do you know who they are? They're just loud. Konyo Okima and Asdaja Nilex. Incredibly well known in mercenary circles. Que maravilha, são dois mercenários brigando. Que legal. Are you a mercenary? No, I just have a finger in a lot of circles and squares and parallelograms. That's a joke, right? Yes. Okay, I'm having a little trouble figuring out when people are being serious or not. Almost everything sounds like a joke recently. Understandable. Apologies, but it would be foolhardy to the extreme to get involved with the likes of them. Ah lá, falei que eles são meio tipo Neko Boys, Neko Girls, elas brincando aqui, as meninas aqui, ó. Essa daqui, brincando no tablet com coisinha de bicho. Hey, so, did you mean what you said before? What did I say before? That we could talk to you if we needed some violence done? That we can't do ourselves? I may have said that, or something similar. Ai, por favor, não comece com essa coisa também. Já não basta não, a gente tentar pegar o ticket. Mostly to get you to leave me alone, but I'm always open for new work if the proposition is genuine. Okay, well, normally I wouldn't condone violence. Fine, whatever, I respect your odd politics. Actually, no, I don't, I'm lying. Who do you need taken out? Not taking out? Maybe you could just knock them down? Okay, well, I'm confused. What do you need? I just need you to distract those arguing trolls long enough to break up their fight. No killing or culling or anything like that. I could take the olive blood down, but the psychic is going to be a problem. I'll take the job, provided you can find a way to distract him. I don't want to get blasted by an I-beam. It's already been kind of rough few days. Ok. Acho que a gente vai ter que falar com o carinha que quer ser bateria da nave da ditadora. Hey. Oh, it's my new best hate friends. If you were trying to stop two people from fighting along enough to talk to them, how would you do it, hypothetically? Mess them up. Own them. Obviously, I would want them I want to incapacitate them in some way and make it difficult for them to retaliate. If you have some sort of projectile, you could shoot them both from a safe distance. Okay, it's not hypothetical. My projectile idea was not hypothetical either. Vamos tacar um míssil no trem, sabe? Isso com certeza vai dar bom. We're not going to shoot them. Well, if you had someone who could drain off psychic energy, then you could stop the gold blood. Isso! A gente pega você e leva pra lá. Hypothetically, I could do it, but I wouldn't because the other one would knock me out with their big sharp fists. You'd have to do something about her first. Well, then I have the deal for you. See that girl over there with the bandages? She's going to take care of the olive blood if someone handles the gold blood. Interesting. Okay. You're helping these normies? Que absurdo. Que absurdo ajudar normies. Lol, why? Because I feel like you aren't the boss of me. You think he's cute, don't you? You want to be his third moral, don't you? If I had eyes, I'd roll them. Let me know when you're ready for me. Ah. Let's get this done. Okay. Let's get this done, okay. Ready, if you are. Tá, a gente tem que chegar aqui perto. Yay! Ai, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus, vai dar merda. Ah, não! Just where do you think you're going? Back off, we're having a boring, non-violent discussion. My friend and I really need to get by there. Right here. Would you stop your argument for 1 second, please? What is this, some kind of solicitation? Pathetic. My mate Sprit and I have better arguments to have than with the likes of you. Pera. Mate Sprit? Huh. I assumed you guys were kisses. You assumed wrong. What in the world are you guys talking about? I'll explain later. Eu vou explicar agora. Resumindo, mate spirits são tipo, é o romance padrão que a gente conhece. Amor envolvido, camaradagem, coisa toda só positiva. Que esses são os que são, né? Amam se odiar, como o Solane disse. Be gone, if you know what's good for you. Yeah, well, we still really need to get by, so you really need to get the hell out of my face. Can't you see I'm busy? My mate spirit is being a total tool. Vamos ser diplomáticos. Well, you know, actually, my friend told me that sometimes even mate spirits need a third to come in and smooth things over. Are you serious? You are a total fucking moron. What about this situation makes you believe we need the likes of you? Fraternizing with one so far below me. Ah, não. Não basta a gente estar tendo que discutir com um casal. A gente tá metendo colher. Não basta isso. Ele ainda é racista. It is beneath the dignity of my position. You don't have any sort of position. Please, Connell. I am owning these peons at the moment. Shut the hell up, Asdaja. Hey, I have no idea what's going on, but you can't talk to Zephyros like that. This isn't really what I meant by mediation. Huh, Connell? What? Check out this miserable, worthless speckle with her equally worthless rust-blood servant. They think they can stand up to me. Só porque você tem poderes psíquicos? Cai dentro, babaca. That is funny, but I'm still mad at you. Why aren't you still here? Are you not going to give up? No, clearly I will not. You are infuriating. Muitas reticências. I'll tell you what, kid. You want to get by? Do your worst. Excuse me? You heard me. You're talking really quiet all of a sudden, actually. You heard me. Take me in a fight. One-on-one. I think what my partner is trying to say is such. I challenge you to a duel. Ai, meu Deus. Vibe Yu-Gi-Oh! Beat me one-on-one and we'll let you pass. What? That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to duel both one-on-one at the same time? I wanted to fight first. I have a lot of pent-up aggression. And I honestly could use an outlet. Listen, Con, as loath as I am to admit it, defending your honor from those two despicable rogues is my duty. What are you talking about? They are low bloods. Yeah? And so am I. Yes? As far above them as my natural intellect, martial prowess, and good looks might place me, in the end, we are one in the same. The lowly bottom of the human spectrum. Então você se considera inferior, ok? So as your partner, as your mate spirit, it is my duty, no, my privilege, to put them in their place. Wow, Daja. Okay. Okay. If that's what you want, it is what I want. I thought it might be harder to convince you. Cavaleirismo está morto, não é mesmo? Não está morto, afinal. Ele vai lutar por sua amada. I thought you might think I was being dramatic. Oh, I know you're being dramatic. But that's why I like you. Oh, that's right, of course. Are you guys... You heard her. Beat me one-on-one and then you can pass. You mean you only want to fight one of us, right? Ha! It doesn't matter. As Daja could defeat you both effortlessly. Don't take too long to prepare. I don't like being kept waiting. Ugh, I guess they're serious. They really want us to fight them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. They're not really going to hurt us, are they? No, I'll protect you, Joey. I don't want you to get hurt either. I'll be fine. Just just go. Let the duel begin. Ih! I'll bet it's due to the Shadow Realm. Meu Deus, é realmente Yu-Gi-Oh! Take that! Droga. Be gone, Jock. Ai, meu Deus. Pera, a gente pode tentar usar em algum outro lugar. Ou não. Não estou achando outro lugar que dê pra usar. O ódio deu certo. Joey, are you okay? Yes, I'm alright. I just got knocked down. Wow, Zephyros, I didn't know you were that strong. How did you do that? That was really cool. Oh, I'm not exactly sure. O ódio. Foi o ódio. Reticências. I have been defeated. That little twerp must have been cheating. I'll kick his ass. That is unnecessary. The Burgundy blood has proven himself a worthy opponent. I hate seeing you like this. If I hadn't been flipping out on you, it would have never... I'm sorry, Asdaja. What? It's not so often you are the first to admit defeat in an argument. Apology accepted. Oh, shut up. You are such a nerd. I apologize as well. One failed mission does not mean our entire partnership has fallen apart. I was a fool. Yeah, you were. We both make mistakes. Let's just move on. Yay! Conseguimos reconciliar um casal de boa. It seems we've attracted quite an audience. Look at us. Everyone is going to think we're vacillating. I refuse to be your moirail or your kisses. And sure as hell don't want to end up in a three-way snooze fest with a random stranger. Can't you see? I just want to be your partner. Fofo. Assim, parece tóxico pra porra, mas fofo. Ew. That can be arranged. Well, actually, it's already arranged. We've been dating for an entire sweep. Então, tipo, uns um ano, 2, 3 anos, por aí. Let's get back to doing what we do best. Brutally hunting down people for money. Hell yes. What in the world is going on here? Romance. Bom, deu certo. Boa. Adianta conversar com eles rapidinho? Hey, it's not every day a low blood impresses me like that. Well, have fun. Ok. Tá, a gente tá indo... Eu não lembro agora as cores. So, sorry if this is a kind of personal question, but... I get the impression that your species has sort of... Well, the way you seem to do romance is very different from what I'm used to on my planet. Really? Yeah. You keep using all these terms I don't understand, like, what is it, monorail? Moirail. Yeah, that. And like, kismesis. Yeah, that. Can you try to explain? It's harder than you think to explain something that's been a part of your life your whole life. How is your planet different? The only thing we really consider romance is the kind where you love somebody and you kiss and stuff. Oh, so that's like a mate spirit? Sim, é tipo isso. Tipo isso mesmo. I guess. Is that what a mate spirit is? Only one quadrant, huh? But if there's only one, I guess it's not a quadrant? A quadrant? Yeah. Well, I'll try to make it simple. Você vai colocar um gráfico? Eu espero que sim. I guess the way things work on our planet is that everybody has 4 quadrants they have to fill. Red, black, pale, and ashen. The red quadrant is your mate spirit. That's the person you love. Okay, I can follow this far. What about black? Ah, que bom, tá explicando. Vamos ver se com a explicação, tipo... Bem que eu acho que eu expliquei bem, né? Espero que tenha explicado bem. Se tiver mais alguma dúvida, alguém me pergunte, por favor. Your kismesis is the person you hate. A kismesis is like your ultimate rival, I guess. Your contentious relationship with your kismesis is supposed to push you to better yourself. Tá vendo? Rivals to lovers. But you still tease your kismesis at the same time as your mate split? Yeah. If you have both of these quadrants filled, então tem muitas pessoas, todo mundo tem muitos namorados, namoradas e etc. But nobody gets like jealous? Why would they? They are two different quadrants. What about pale and ashen? Do you kiss the people you have in those quadrants too? No. The pale and ashen quadrants are a little different. In the pale quadrant, your moirail is in some ways your most important partner. Your moirail balances you out and keeps you grounded. They're the one who knows you best. They pacify your reckless impulses and protect you from the world. Without moirails, we'd all kill each other, even more than we already do. Huh. And you have a moirail, right? Yeah, Demek is my moirail. So he's like your soulmate, but you don't do any kissing. Ele quer muito beijar o Demek. Yeah, no kissing. Alright, so what about Ashen? The Ashen quadrant is the most subtle and delicate of the quadrants. You actually have two other people in your Ashen quadrant. Someone you have a contentious relationship with, and then your outspice who mediates your conflict with that person. Parou! Pedro, olha para mim! Você não é assim! The Ashen quadrant is critical to troll society because your outspice limits black infidelity and can prevent quadrant vacillation between... I don't think I'm going to get this one. I think maybe we should call it the other three and leave this out a more advanced lesson. Yeah, maybe. Sorry if that's all confusing. It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But right now, we have to worry about getting to the front of the train, right? Yeah, let's go. Bora. Ah, aqui são as cores de jade. São os... Would everyone just calm down? We are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Linetta, as usual. I am not pitching a fit. I'm trying to help Bronya keep everyone in order. Linetta, stop. Really. Because what it sounds like is you're kicking up a mob to get me cold. I should have known the second we were out of the cave, you tried to get me thrown off the train, you backstabbing little bitch. No one will have to throw anyone off any trains if you just tell us where the book is. I don't have to say shit about shit. Karaya, please, just tell us what happened to the book. If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you. But you have to say something. I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-noser's pathetic ignorance dash. Linetta's ignorance of gashes is, as always, what caused this entire mess. What is that supposed to mean? Lunky, Daraya, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? She's trying to get you to gang up on me. I didn't even want to come up with this stupid field trip. Can't you see that this is a Shh, everyone. Look. Oh, don't mind us. Now look what you've done. That's it, I'm out. Don't talk to me unless you've got something to say to my face this time. I wonder what that's all about. It's better not to worry about it. Cloistered jades are always like this. Cloistered? Are they nuns? Is that why they're wearing Catholic school uniforms? I don't know what the C word means, but yeah, they're supposed to become nuns when they grow up. Wait, do both our planets have nuns? Are nuns an universal constant? Wow, we found something in common. Does that mean you also have caves full of children tending to trial pits and aiding to the mother grub breeding process? No. Oh, okay. I should probably let you know that there are teals in this car too, and teals are stereotyped as very law-abiding. So don't do anything illegal. Weird. A gente vai achar o Phoenix Wright aqui. A gente vai achar o Orionosuke Naruhodo aqui. Weird. Well, we'll just mind our own business and keep going. Pior que a Troll, que tem essa cor que é tipo de advogada, ela é tipo uma paródia do Demolidor. A Troll que eu conheço do Homestuck, no caso. A Troll que eu conheço, que é da cor de Jade, ela é uma vampira. E também eles têm tipo a ocupação de criar os bebezinhos Trolls pra, né, posterioridade. I'm sorry. What are you talking to me? I just thought we'd say hi. Well, don't. Okay, bye then, jerk. I'm sorry. What are you talking to me? Ok, pensava que ia ser diálogo novo. Ok. Wanshi. Shh, I'm pretending to read while trying to eavesdrop. Fofoqueira. I am very sorry that you had to witness that. That's fine. Do you want to talk about it? Absolutely not. Jades do not discuss internal politics with outsiders because, one, it's our personal affair and we should not have rubbed everyone's proverbial noses in it. Two, I am trying very hard to have a pleasant holiday with my best friends. Three, no offense, but it's none of your business. De boa, moça, de boa. It's nothing that concerns any of you, okay? Linera. Everyone knows it was you, Daraya. Just admit it, this can all be over. Eat nutritional excrement, ass kicker. Nossa, come bosta, sua lambe-botas, basicamente. Bronya, did you hear what she just called me? Please, everyone. Let's stay positive and try not to point fingers. Come on, it's obvious. A gótica. Freira gótica. Typical. Ok. Pera. Ah, ok. O negócio aqui é um L, ok. A lone, mysterious bladesman watches the two low bloods pass. They can feel his piercing gaze, sizing them up, assessing their weak spots with calculated ease. Is that guy narrating what he's doing? Let's just ignore him for now. Meu Deus, ele é... Como é que fala? Ele é o Taquinho. Ele é o Taquinho, ele tem uma katana. E tá, tipo, narrando como se ele fosse, tipo, A roupa deles parece de Sonserina. Eu acho que é por causa que eles estão usando muito verde, Soleil. Mas combina mesmo com a Sonserina. Só que se os Sonserinos fossem majoritariamente mulheres, freiras, vampiras e que ajudam a parir o resto dos trolls. I can't believe this. What? Can you believe this? Whatever you say. Darling, you weren't even listening to me. Not now, dear. There's lots to do. Unless you want to make Mummy cruelest bar exam for me, leave me alone. Ah, ela tá indo fazer o Enem, sei lá. Unless you wanna... Ok. E você? Não, mentira. Ela quer ser advogada, ela tá indo fazer a... Não, não é OBS. Qual que é? A prova de advogada, esqueci o nome. My. An afternoon out with a flock of jade bloods is better than any episode of sterilization scrub operatics. É o Grey's Anatomy dos trolls? Ok. You are even less likely to break into a Teal's locker than Jade's. Ok. Their lockers. None of the lower blood cars have lockers. Typical. A gente tá na merda, né? Dá pra ir no banheiro? Não. It's a J-tail gaper. Acho que é o banheiro. You're not even sure you're allowed to use this one. You should have used Marx's when you had the chance. Mas a gente pode entrar? You don't need to go. É o banheiro, ok. Tirona. Ah, nossa, surgiu do Alença aqui. Did someone lose a book? When I tried to wash my hands, this popped out of the moisture evaporation unit. It looks very private. Ih, é o diário dela? Give that to me. Ih. This is it. It's the book. Pera. Eu vou beber água porque isso é muito texto. Muito texto. In which seductive anti-hero Batfin Luna becomes endowed with the forbidden curse of the Rainbow Drinker. Rainbow Drinker são os vampiros. Por que Rainbow Drinker? Porque cada troll tem uma cor de sangue diferente. Então, featuring one long, bright journey into the desert, 6 elaborate hurt comfort scenes, forbidden ideas about eternal youth, 10 characters with beautiful hair, 1 death scene, 500 knowing glances, 2 sexy punch bowls filled with blood, 1 spicy meatball, vor, absolutely no clowns. Literally so many corpses it might be offensive. The ever-present threat of reaching adulthood and ascending to space nundom. Eggs, and 3 long make-out paragraphs and 2 love triangles and dangerously vacillating quadrants. Ela é fanfiqueira, entendi. Otherwise known as Fresh Teeth, Book 5 of the Rainbow Emotion Saga. Reading Fresh Teeth is the load gapper, Dayara. Really? That's perverse even for you. Would you just stuff fresh teeth up your nook already? This fighting isn't getting us anywhere. I'll say perhaps you could use some outside arbitration to resolve this conflict in an orderly, lawful, and objective fashion. No offense, Tails, but I'd rather stick a nutritional prong direct into my eye socket than get involved in this. Darling, just think of it as a trial run. For our cruelest bar exam never hurts to get more practice. The fact that I don't fall for such cut rate manipulation, it's why I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna pass. It's just fine without it. You are determined at all times to be impossible. Please, miss, I would like to try to keep this issue internal, if you don't mind. Try harder. Why are you all fussing over some book anyway? It's not just any book. The Rainbow Emotion Saga is a profane set of religious texts that our cloister has been charged with protecting. The fact that it left our cavern in the first place is a first-rate violation of imperial law. A violation of which law, dear? Please elaborate. Oh no. Nice job, Boot Breath. Oh. Could it maybe just get another look at it before? Why, so you can defile it more? Too bad. The thief already tore out the naughty pages. Dinetta, we're going to be in so much trouble. Not if Linera shuts her crusty trap, we won't. No, I'm sick of this. As Jades, we have a duty to preserve the culture of Alternia to pass it on to the next generation. Brone understands the importance of this sacred calling. But the rest of you undermine her at every step. Brone she's so kind and understanding. Ih, tá apaixonadinha. It would kill her to know the true depth of how much the lot of you despise our work. Nada, I can speak for myself. I know, Bronya. But just this once, let me speak for you. If one must wear the crown, then they need someone who can wield the whip. And I'm the whip. Is everyone else hearing this? Be quiet, Lank. I won't be bullied by you anymore. This stops now. Whoever defiled this divine artifact, step forward right now, or this will gonna get... It's gonna be very bad. That's a promise. Eita! Yo, what's up, buddies? Hey, no need to stop on my account, Diggy Dogs. Eek. What? I love this noise I'm hearing about important religious what-its. Oh shit. Well, you really never know when to shut up. It's nothing, sir. Just Jades being Jades. How may I help you this evening? Oh, help me? You think I need help? No, not at all, sir. Just trying to extend a helping hand, and didn't mean to cause offense. Ah, it's cool, bud. I was just out for a stroll. It is to get very bored on such a long trip, right? But it sounds like you buddies be gearing up for a real roll liquor on trial here. Don't go and tell me you guys just boring like the other cars. Of course we are, sir. I mean, of course we aren't, we are not boring, that is. Ai, meu Deus, vai surgir um dedo no cu e gritaria, quer ver? Vai dar bosta, vai dar bosta. Use your words, Stealth. What I meant to say is we are currently in progress of setting up a tribunal on the spot to deal with this incident of thievery that's come to our notice. But we were at a loss without a high blood of your caliber to judge the pizzas of the upcoming trial. Excuse me? Dear darling Theseus, why don't you tell him all about it? Será que a gente devia conversar? Eu tô curiosa pelo caos, mas... Sup, Joe? Nice to see you, toothy muggy again. It's nice to see yours too. But I don't think we have time to stop and chat. We can sneak up by? No can do, buddy. You see, Theseus has been chatting me up about heinous courtroom biz. Hey, Tease, tell them about all the shit's fucking wild. The long and short of it is that I want to begin a trial. Who stole the book? Courtroom drama. But instead of handling it in the traditional alternate way, we test out my theory of defensive legislation. E eu pensando que Greatest Attorney seria só amanhã. A gente tá fazendo um desses praticamente. Where his honorable tyranny is no mindless monster but a judge. And where the accused is innocent until proven guilty. Holy shit! Zizi, no, sweetheart, you can't say these sort of things in front of these sort of people. It's heretical and illegal. Yeah, Lamau, shit's crazy. Shit's crazy indeed. That's why we need you, Joe. See, the Jades accused Daraya of stealing the book Fresh Teeth and then stashing it in the Loadgaper. So we need a neutral third party to defend Daraya, and we're the optimal choice. What? You mean to be a lawyer? I didn't go to law school. Heck, we've barely been to high school. But you don't need any fancy schooling. You're more than equipped, just the way you are. Really? Wow. Well, Zizi, I guess if even the most qualified among us isn't calling you on sight for your absurd ideas, then I suppose this is a thing that is happening. So if the little low-blood darling right here is defense and Marvels is the honorable tyranny, then who in the world will be the so-called prosecution? You, of course, since you're so eager to please. Oh! Well, wait, I haven't agreed on to this. Joe, if you do this for me, I'll make sure you get through the rest of the train. Unmolested. Meu Deus, que horror, que horror. I can't argue with that, I guess. Maybe I really like being a defense lawyer. That's the spirit. Come to me when you've got any questions about what to do. Vamos conversar rapidinho entre a gente. Should we really be getting involved in this? I think we sort of trapped now. If we don't do what the High Blood wants, again, with assuming the worst of Marvels, eu ainda espero um pouco pior dele. Ele parece de boa, mas tipo... O outro troll que eu conheço fez um massacre tão grande e era tipo um palhaço também, então... I'm more worried about what if it turns out that Araya did steal the book? What if we help her, but it turns out she had been guilty the whole time? I don't see why it matters. You don't? I mean, that's sort of how trial works. It's not about whether you really did the crime or not. I think it matters more how good you are at talking. Who you can get on your side in the audience. What makes for the best theater. Maybe our plans aren't so different after all. Foda. What's up? Could you tell me more about the defensive legislation? I don't know much about it. Seriously? You've never watched like Law and Order, Subjugator, Slot, Ejaculatory Unit? Tá vendo? Tem Law and Order. Incrível. Well, maybe not from that particular spin-off. Yikes, alright. Well, first off, I think you're under the impression that a legislator only manages the court block. But that isn't the case. They also have to find evidence, sniff out clues, and seek out the guilty party. Like a detective? Sure, I don't know. It is only then that the legislator drags the suspect before his honorable tyranny and engages in a veritable battle of ancient law that can last for days. Until his honorable tyranny gets bored and votes the loser. That sounds awful. No offense to your vocation or anything. None taken. Unlike the defensive legislation process, I'm proposing where the trial is all about having a dialectic and finding the truth. A traditional legislator determines guilty right off the bat and commits to their initial impressions from the get-go, no matter what the truth emerges in court. Guilty might as well be judged by the flip of a coin. Ah, ok, referência pra personagem Troll que eu comentei mais cedo, que tem no Homestuck. If luck even mattered at all in these things. You don't sound too happy about that, poor Atil. Well, let's just say I have a lot of qualms with the process. Despite the hip new different defensive process, you basically be following the steps and leaks of legislator. First, you must take the statement before all involved parties. Second, you must gather the evidence and determine your timeline. Ah, é bem Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney. Ok. Pera, perdi. Ela é meio expert de quem? Eu perdi. Shit, eu passei rápido, droga. Tá, eu tenho que entrevistar então as pessoas. Hey, I know what it looks like, but I had nothing to do with this. If I had been the one to steal part of the infamous Rainbow Emotion saga, I promise I never would have returned it. Actually, could we strike that from the record? How do you know so much about the book? I have an interest in salacious historical artifacts. I never thought I'd run into one here, of all places. Usually, even professional perspective editors would only hope to touch a book like that one on the ugly end of the Low Blood Rebellion. Perspective editor? Yes! It's a branch of mythology where you help the government decide which historical documents are advantageous to the Empress and which should be locked or purged. Most people think it's boring work because you speed up a lot of time reading old requisitions records. Wouldn't believe me, things you learn about the past from that stuff. Ela é uma historiadora, então. É isso. Of course, there's the added benefit of being the only one who gets to see them at all. Wait. Are you saying that you study these historical documents and then you just lie about what's in them? Yes? Why else study history if not to control it? Caralho. Sou muito pesada. If you put history into the hands of the people, you'd end up with total anarchy. Mulher, que isso? Just look at what happened here. Ok. So, Joe, are you hyped for this or what, lol? Actually, I'm pretty nervous. I'm totally new to all this legislation stuff. Lamau, don't freak out, buddy. I don't care if you do something wrong, cause everybody participating in that trial will be encouraged to commit less naughty acts just by witnessing the utilitarianism of the means of punishment. No matter the outcome, it's a moral victory. Bottle holla skirts, Brett. Ah, no wonder they picked up you to be the judge. I hope I'll be able to convince you of whatever my case ends up being. I'm sure you'll put the hell of a show. Go away, I'm not a suspect. Do we have to talk to her? She looks like she might knife us. Vixe. Why are you so passionate about this? You're making a big stink over it, and I don't understand why. What do you mean? Justice must be called down upon Daraya. But Daraya is your cloister mate. Do you not care about her? What matters most is what's best for the whole cloister. How it's going through this trial going to help your cloister. Look, I am only doing this to help Bronia. She's the shining star that lights our way in these dark caverns. Apaixonadinha. It's about the time there were some consequences for how they treat her. Gente, tá ficando um pouquinho tarde. Eu não vou parar agora. Eu quero tentar jogar mais tempo. Mas eu tô ficando com um pouco de fome. Eu acho que eu vou dar uma pausinha rápida pra comer, ok? Eu vou comer rapidinho e eu volto, eu espero que estourando 10 minutinhos, ok? Vou colocar uma pausa rápida aqui e eu vou deixar no chat isso certinho. Deixa eu deixar agora, inclusive. Peraí. Se o meu computador colaborar... Opa. Meu computador não está colaborando. Merda. Prontinho. Deixei avisado. Agora eu vou dar a pausa rápida aqui, vou comer e a gente já volta, tá? Se tudo der certo, até às 7 horas eu volto aqui de novo, tá? Volto já. Voltei, olá. Deu tempo de eu comer um pedaço de pizza rapidinho. Já me sinto um pouco mais revigorada. Bora. Vamos tentar. Quero muito tentar terminar esse jogo, vamos. Se a gente precisa de evidências, a gente precisa procurar. Foi encontrado no banheiro, pelo que eu entendi. A gente pode... Ah! You don't know what that is. It looks mechanical, but also organic. The way it moves makes your screen crawl. It's a security grub, a fancy one too. Unfortunately, psychonics are only for moving objects, not opening them. Mas a gente conseguiu abrir um locker já antes. Tá, vamos falar com a pessoa que ela acha que é mais culpada. Daraya, would we ask you a few questions? Yeah, whatever. Did you do it? Zephyros, you can't just ask that. Oh, why not? Because she's our client? It's our job to believe that she's innocent. We can't ask her anything that would incriminate her. Why? You're considered innocent until somebody proves you guilty. Sounds fake, but whatever. I didn't do it, but Lynetta thinks I want to fill pails with Bronya so she's not gonna change her story. And that seal blood with an industrial metallic cylinder up her nook is gonna believe whatever she thinks will make the clown happy. Could we ask you some more questions? Fine. So, all the other Greenbloods, you're all family? What? I mean, you live together. Oh yeah, we all got chosen for Cloister when we were barely older than Winglers. We're the fucking special ones who get to take care of the mother grub and all its business cavern to grave. Not all Jades get chosen, but apparently we're the purest of the pure. Wow. Lol, right? One look at Lank and any theory about Hess for the cloister falls apart. That guy hatched, crawled right up into a bucket and never came out. Oh jeez! Anyway, everyone who lives in the caverns, a steaming pile of garbage. Can you not leave? Who the fuck are you, kid? I'm just very stupid. Whatever. Yeah, we can't leave. Do you know what cloistered means? It means these assholes are the only trolls I'm going to see before I leave the planet. It's not like we can just sneak out and we'd be killed by drones. Que merda. Literally, the only fucking time we're allowed to leave that shithole is Jivik Week, and even that's new. You'd be bitter too. So, about Lynetta. What about her? She sucks. Not really anything else I can say. She wants to get me cold. She's absolutely convinced herself that I'm trying to fuck Bronya. Eita! Are you? Oh no. You think I'm trying to get any of these losers I see literally every day? I've been down that road before. I'm over it. Então você tinha um caso com alguém? Ih, fofocas, fofocas e intrigas, fofocas e intrigas. So, this book that everyone's so worried about, Fresh Teeth. It's so fucking stupid. Fresh Teeth isn't even that dirty. I see way worse shit on the internet. Ela é a fanfiqueira original, então. It's like embarrassingly bad. Wait, how do you know that? Yeah, isn't it forbidden? Please. It's usually just sitting there in the Oyster Library. I'm definitely not the only one who's looked through it. Which is why this whole situation is stupid. Can we ask you some questions for the trial? Make it quick. What do you think about this whole situation? That Bronya is naive if she thinks that this what it looks like on the surface, and that Linetta could stand to get failed. What is that supposed to mean? My suggestion would be that you should talk to everyone here before making any snap judgments. Okay. What is your take on the other Jades? My take? Yeah, you know. What do you feel about the rest of your, traveling companions? Very little. Wow, you're helpful. Quite. So, do you believe that I did it? You know, I just can't quite bring myself to care. This is going nowhere. Let you be of your help. Chato, ele é chato. Não gostei dele. Eu gostei dela. É que é muito nome agora, então. Eu gostei da Bronya também. Esse aqui eu já não sei. Wanshi. Oh, hi! I guess you want to talk about Fresh Teeth. Book 5 of Rainbow Emotions Saga, Woo? Yeah, so you're the one who had it first? Well, I didn't bring it to the train, if that's what you're asking. I just found it. I'd never seen it before. I only knew the series by reputation. Is it very well known? Not exactly, but I know some of the others have definitely read it. It's about a jade blood who's thrown out of the caverns for impure dalliances with her fellow jades, Woo. Then she becomes a rainbow drinker and she's even more impure dalliances. A rainbow drinker? Oh, I guess you trolls who live on the surface have different myths, Woo. Legends have it that there are jades who have cheated death by becoming a rainbow drinkers. They say that the rainbow drinkers can live forever, and their eternal youth means that they never have to leave Alternia. But they must drink the blood of other trolls to survive. Oh, like a vampire. Sure, if that's what you called it. But it's all just stories, of course. Rainbow drinkers are not real. Eles são. So, the book is just about vampires? Well, there are rainbow drinkers in it, but I wouldn't say it's about them. It's more centered around the main characters doing pretty much all the sacrileges it's possible to do, of which becoming a rainbow drinker is one. Like, there's one iconic scene where she gets her... Wanshi, that story sounds really exciting, but obviously you don't have the book, so, we're gonna talk to some other people. Gets her what in what? Então ela talvez esteja mentindo. Hey, Bronya, do you have the key to the lockers? We kind of need to get inside if we want to. We're going to do a thorough investigation. If I were a less diplomatic person with anything more than inoffensively neutral opinions, I might say that this is all fucking ridiculous. But here. Ótimo. Então, ok. Vamos para cá. This bag is filled with participation trophies. Only Linetta would be proud of winning Theater of the Month with this many times in a row. A mais organizadinha. Wow, she'd make a great low blood. Wait, is this a boy band magazine? Oh yeah. H2D Fan Mag. They're huge right now. Can't get into their music though. And Linetta has a ton of nail polish in here too. Wow, maybe she's more girly than I thought. Okay. Okay. This one looking at a bunch of troll bags. Okay. Bronia's stuff. Let's not burglar her a second time. Wait, what's that? Oh my goodness, she has the missing pages with all the naughty scenes in them? Eee! She must have ripped them out to protect her cloister. Joey, wait. You aren't reading them, are you? Shh. Fofocas e intrigas. These aren't even that dirty. This must be Daraya's. Is something wrong, Joey? She's just really cool. Oh, there's a bunch of nail files in here. Ouch, they're super sharp. Yeah, some of them are sharp for extra long claws. I don't think Daraya would mind if I took one. Ai, que bonitinho! This is just filled with Soldier Perbest books. Ah, pera, Soldier Perbest. Warrior Cats? Gatos Guerreiros? Não sei como é que traduzir em português essa franquia. Are they any good? It's got a lot of fans, but I could never get into them. Maybe I can read it one after we get through on the express track. Vamos conversar para ver se a gente consegue abrir o dos outros também. I am above the petty drama of hysterical anchorites. I only care about the facts and reason. I can't believe Theseus is making me do this. She's always getting into things with her crazy theories and her political thought. She isn't really making you do this, though, is she? She told you to stay out of it, actually. Yes, of course she told me to stay out of it. She always tells me to stay out of it, sweetie. But I can't resist organizing the pathetic lives of trolls. It's so gosh darn addicting. The world is filled with inefficient management and regulatory malpractices and useless aesthetic bullet journals with garish color combinations, and someone must do something about it. Hey, eu tenho meu bullet journal esteticamente pleasing, okay? And who better to whip everyone into efficient machines of bureaucracy than Stelsa Cesiat Auditero in training? Here's my card, darling. Ring if you need my services. Well, thanks. I don't think we'll ever need an auditor. And that card right back then. I hate to waste neon pink cardstock. It makes me hours to bedazzle them. Aw. So, you're not even a lawyer? A what? I mean, you're not even a legislator? How are you going to prosecute effectively? I may not be interested in judicial law, but I'm certainly more equipped than the so-called defense to handle this case. Besides, I can't resist the large clown man with the expensive blowouts. He might decide to redecorate it if I decline this opportunity. By redecorate, I mean he will repaint the car with a fresh coat of meal. Ou seja, tá falando que, tipo, dependendo, ele pegaria ela, usaria o sangue dela pra pintar o carro dele. Okay, well, I don't know. I still don't think anyone's forcing you to do this. Bish Posh, it's much too late. Now I'm in it to win it all, and I will crush the opposition under my impeccable troll Louis Vuitton patent Stiletto Heels fall season. I just wish I didn't have to play along with my dear Sissy's silly political fantasies. What do you mean by silly political fantasies? You know, same old, my Zizi is a results-driven go-getter who thinks outside the box. It's an enviable skill set in certain legislators' resource pools. She may give a leadership and a shake it up, but it's always for the betterment of the empire, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, her hard work is all for the sake of streamlining the process, but the way she tries to eliminate pain points tends to push the envelope. Já conversei com ela, falta com ele. Agora. Hello again, nice evening, isn't it? Why are you in such a good mood when everyone else is freaking out? An innocent troll with nothing to hide sleeps the sleep of the just. I've got a cup of tea, an absolutely devastating haircut, and a front row seat for what promises to be some especially juicy justice free of charge. The only thing missing is snap knuckles. You wouldn't happen to have any snap kernels, would you? No? Pity. Anyway, the name is Tagora Gorjek, but you can call me Gorgor. So you can prove you weren't involved in this crime? Cynicism and distrust, both of which I can respect. Of course I can prove it. I can prove anything, however far-fetched. But you need to pay my hourly billing rate, of course. Sign here. You want to charge me to prove you're innocent? It's hard work being innocent. You want me to do it for free? How do you expect me to make any money? Well, okay. But if you can't prove you're innocent, your name may come up at the trial. And you know, people get convicted for stuff they didn't do all the time. Don't you watch crime shows and stuff? Do you guys have those? We have public callings every so often, if that's what you mean. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll prove my innocence for you free of charge. I hope you're aware that I wouldn't extend this special offer to just anyone. I couldn't have done it. I was the load gapper, in the load gapper. Oh, but wait, the book was found in the load gapper. Indeed. But I promise you that the full hour I spent there was devoted to nothing but the diligent evacuation of my internals. Ew. But how do we know you're telling the truth? That's an awfully long time to be using the bathroom, isn't it? What's it any business of yours for how long I take in the gaper? To be honest, we members of the legislature profession are prone to load blockades and slow disgorgement. Too much information. Já entendi que você tem intestino preso. The load gaper security video will show beyond reasonable doubt that I was closeted with my bowels and so nowhere near the scene of the outrage at the time it took place. Aha! Peraí. Esqueci que tem outra coisa pra falar pra ela. Hey Sue, what's the deal with you enthusiast? Sweetheart, you need to treat me to a luncheon involving a glass of fermented purple sphere liquid and a nice grub cheese plate before tossing these implications around willy-nilly. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I guess it was just a stupid question anyway. Despite the hot goss you may have heard on the down low, I assure you that Theseus and I have nothing but the reddest feelings for one another. In fact, there isn't a hint of grey or black or mix or whatsoever. Ok, elas são namoradas então. Huh? Admit we certainly have our professional preferences. She just drives me up the wall sometimes. She never schedules anything. She won't let me give her a makeover, and she definitely doesn't appreciate the benefits of a good networking event. But trust me, dear, I deeply enjoy her company. She really keeps me sane. I am amazed by all the knowledge she's got locked away in her think pen, and how she efficiently and pseudo-metaphorically slaughters her opponents at practice trials, and oh, she gets so gorgeous. Those deep-set eye bags are like a natural eyeliner combo. And in the end, that's why I love her. Wow, you two seem like great gal pals. Bye-bye. I don't see a tape in there. What's a tape? Alright, your planet probably hasn't used tapes for hundreds of years. It's how we record videos. They're like a little black box with two spools of magnetic tape in them. And it plays the video. Nossa, me deu nostalgia de ter fita cassete, sabe? De filme. Wow, that's amazing! We just use grubs. Grubs? Like insect grubs? Yeah, they're linked psychically to a CPU, or something like that. And this is just like a naturally occurring thing on your planet? Well, in the old days we used to farm them, but natural-born memory grubs can only store a terabyte of information maximum. Now they're cloned and grown in giant vats on some imperial ship out on the galactic border. So they're just slave bugs? When you put it that way, it sounds really sad. Our planet has a lot of sad things, Zephyros. I know, but that's why the Tetrarch is going to change everything. If you say so. It looks like we're going to need something sharp and thin to pry grub out. Okay. Shh, key. Wait, is this just a footage of people using up the bathroom? Creepy. Yeah, but nobody looks at grubs like this usually, except for a security drone. Like the same robot thinks that blew up your hive? Fita cassete é uma lembrança, viu? A idade manda oi, sim. Só foi eu falar de fita cassete com nostalgia que minhas costas começaram a doer. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this place. Aha! And that oozy sticky information repository, voila, over. Stop wriggling, you two. Alright, plugging it in. Let's go straight to the time period during which the outrage was committed. Otherwise, we'll have to watch a succession of unpalatable episodes, with maybe some unpalatable sounds as well. Cara, que horror! Tem câmera na privada. Que horror. If you just sign here, you have to waive your rights. Ah, here we are. While I admittedly was in the load gaper around the time your culprits must have stashed this dastardly book, my preoccupations were a purely fecal matter. Alright, we begin with timestamp 1449, voila. 48 minutes of what you might call Lotus Putridis Eruptus Immensas. Enjoy. A gente vai ficar vendo ele cagando? Não, eu não quero. Oh. Okay, I think that's enough. I believe you. Me too. No, you'd both get failing grades in evidence class. With those attitudes, don't you need to be through and verify I am innocent of crime? Thanks, but yeah, you seem like a pretty honest guy. Eu acho que a gente tem evidência suficiente, mas vamos lá. Bet she's having a meltdown. And you're laughing about it? Don't worry about her. Stealth has got her top bottoms done up so tight she's gonna choke. She needs to have her feathers amused once in a while. Keeps our relationship interesting. Tá, eu acho que dá pra começar. Excuse me, what the fuck? Now we are not starting the goddamn trial. You haven't done shit. Go gather more statements, more evidence, anything, please. I'm begging of you. Jeez, okay. Tá. Eu acho que a gente vai ter que mostrar pra eles as evidências. Why would you think I wanted that to look at that? No, thank you, Wu. He sneers. Guess up, he doesn't like pop music. The true plebeian ignoramuses have finally come to interrogate my vast intellect. Who are you again? Me? My blade has slain countless enemies. Tá bom, otaku fedido. My name is whispered in fear amongst those whom live in the shadows. That's great. Wow, look at the time. We've really got to go. Bye-bye. Wait! Meu Deus, você tá gotinha. Aren't you investigating that mysteriously stolen baldy light novel? I know about all sort of illicit works. From banned texts to cartoons censored by the East Alternium Black Bar Society, my dark knowledge knows no limits. Oh jeez. In fact, a virile alpha male who fears no authority, such as myself, might even take an interest in collecting banned texts. Don't you want to ask me about banned text? Please ask me about banned text. I don't think I want to. At least ask me about the daring thefts, the break-in, the excitement, bold hiding place. I know all sorts of forbidden secrets. I don't want to talk to him anymore, but that was so suspicious. I'm behind you 100%. Can we ask you some questions? Of course you may, milady. What exactly do you know about banned texts? Just, stuff. But what kind of stuff? A low blood could never understand. How come you didn't speak up earlier? It was a danger to my extremely important person. High bloods such as myself must behave as a hunter in all arenas of life. For me to reveal such an intimate secret before, it was advantageous to do so. 'Tis a folly only a prey animal would make. If you say so. Será que agora eu posso fazer? Não, ainda não. You're gonna do fucking great. Brone, could we talk to you about what happened? Not if you expect me to betray my wards for the entertainment of high blood rapper. No, we want to help. We were gonna help you with all build up and unimpeachable defense. I really don't understand what you or that steel blood really think any of this is going to accomplish. Because 1, nobody cares about the truth. 2, everybody knows nobody cares about the truth, and I will therefore never actually tell the truth. 3, I don't know. I don't know you. We get that, we really do. I know you have no reason to trust us or Marvels. But we are in this together now, right? Shouldn't we at least, I don't know, try? Yeah, I guess we should. So, we can ask you stuff? Go ahead. You're in charge in here, right? Well, I'm certainly not in charge of the Teals or that high blood. But I am the highest ranking Jade of my cloister, yes. Even though Lunky likes to pretend he doesn't have to listen to me. So yes, go ahead and ask anything you like. Why were you so ready to convict Daraya earlier? Everybody seemed really convinced it was her, or at least they seemed like they didn't care if she got falsely accused. It's political. There really isn't any point in trying to explain it to outsiders, so I'm not going to bother. But if you're asking me if I have any material proof that she did it, then no, I don't. What are you doing out here? I thought the cloister jades weren't allowed to leave the caverns. We aren't. The drones would strike us down if we were to abandon our duties to the Mother Grub. Except for one single event per sweep. GV Quick? Yes, obviously. I'm sorry if this sounds ignorant, but why are you allowed to out during GV Quick? Don't you have a really important job to do? We do. And I suppose it's in a contravention of hundreds of sweeps of tradition for us to leave before our ordeals. But isn't the Hires will, I guess? The Hires? Yes, maybe 3 or 4 sweeps ago, the Hires demanded that even we be allowed to attend. Mano, ela quer só tipo uma festa muito louca com todos os trolls possíveis. The drones stand down and we are allowed to emerge from the caverns. Isn't that potentially a big problem? To some of you not run away from your duties? Sorry. None of my jades are so cowardly. This is merely a field trip. So, what exactly happened with the book Freshty? It's a whole mess. But the first problem is, the book should not have been in the train in the first place. It's part of a banned series we keep in the cloister library for safety. What you witnessed was only the back half of the drama. This has been going on all evening. The timeline is actually kind of complicated, so bear with me. Once she found the book about 20 minutes after the train left the station, I confiscated it and immediately put it in my locker. About 40 minutes after that, I realized that someone had broken the lock and stolen the book. 20 minutes after that, we found the book again, but it had been defaced. A bunch of pages were ripped out. 3, I have absolutely no idea how whoever did this got the chance. The lockers are right there, and it's not like we've had much to distract us. So, you have the book now? Yes, it's safe. Can we see it? Absolutely not. No one touches a single page of the Rainbow Emotions. Mano, é Crepúsculo, eles estão protegendo Crepúsculo. Until we get back to the caverns. This blows. This is so fucking dumb. Ah, eu gosto muito da Daraya, eu não quero que ela seja culpada mesmo. Haven't you had enough already? Will you give a statement? Yes, I might. I find it offensive that you think I have something to hide. Daraya is the culprit, plain and simple. But Daraya has no reason to steal anything, especially not something like a vampire book. Can you really imagine those kinds of fancy pants, curly-haired Gary Oldman guys appealing to totally radical punk teens? Ah, come on. And I don't think she's the type to stir up a scene for yucks. So what would she have to gain? She would gain tingly feelings in areas wet best not to talk about. Meu Deus do céu! Ela foi bem explícita sobre por que ela gosta de ler esse livro, então. Daraya is a nasty pervert bitch. And that's all I have to say on the matter. We want to know a little bit more about your friends, I guess. Can you even call them that? We're cloisters mates. I can assure you that there is no stronger connection in this world than between jades in a cloister. Even though Wanshi is an irresponsible mess who reads too much deplorable literature, and Daraya is a nasty thief who never respects the rules. And Lanke is a disgusting party boy slut who participates in degenerative activities. Meu Deus, ele é um fuckboy então, ok. All these frictions are just trials to test our faith and commitment to our duty. I am so grateful to my cloister mates for providing me endless opportunities to prove my strength and loyalty. We have an unbreakable bond of blood and tradition that binds us more closely than any quadrant. Wow, it sounds like you guys love each other a lot. Well, alright then. Por favor, diz que agora eu posso. Diz que agora eu posso. Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus do céu. Marvel, você tem alguma coisa nova pra falar? You're gonna do fucking great. Eu espero. Ai, ai, ai. Eu tô achando que essa deve ser a parte mais longa do jogo. É muita, muita coisa. Será que não tem alguém aqui que pode me dar um negócio pra eu abrir os lockers do lado dos tios? Ah, Kisama! Trouble me no longer, Kisama. Welcome back. Have you returned to see more of my Eruptus Immensus episode? No thanks, I'm satisfied. And perhaps you'd be interested in some of other information at reasonable rates. Just sign here. No, unless you can tell us who stole the book? Well, of course I can. What? How? Why did you tell us you knew that all along? One, you didn't ask me, and more importantly, two, you didn't pay me. Well, tell us, please. That's number one. Congratulations, you are 50% of the way to learning this important information. Well, how much are you asking for? Since you're basically best friends by now, I'll offer you this low price. Meu Deus. Oh my god, that's so much money. Wait, Zephyr, is that a lot of money? Yeah. Actually, Alterna is an automated planet and the Empire's economy is centrally planned, so money is mostly just for fun. It doesn't matter. Unless you're an adult and you're gonna buy yourself out of a job on one of the bad colonies. But I'll never see that much money, even if I live to be 30 sweeps old. If you have to make a moment to access your untaxed off-planet account, that's fine. I understand that the lag in the interstellar communications can be a real pain. I'm sorry, Gorgor, but we can't pay your fee. How unfortunate. Can we convince you to the help of a respect for justice and the knowledge that you'd be doing a good deed for an innocent person? Absolutely not. However, if you have something other than money that might make it worth my while, like what? Have you perhaps anything that might draw eyes on the black market? Wait, what's that? Wait, what? This? My magic spice fix? Its scent is positively alluring. What exotic bounty lay inside, I wonder? Give me that magical little tube of spice, and I give you magical little tube of info. Ah, por que não, né? Okay, deal. Not sure what weird alien food I would put it on anyway. Wonderful. Desde a parte do duelo tá tendo muita coisa, sim. Mas eu tô achando que, tipo, depois disso, acho que as outras partes vão ser mais tranquilas. Que, ó, tirando eles, tem o sangue roxo, que é tipo Marvels. Tem o sangue, tipo, azul escuro, que é igual aquele Zebra, que, tipo, foi um porre pra se lidar na parte lá do metrô. E que mais? E aí tem os... são tipo mais 3, acho, só. Wow, now, what about that info? Alright, here you are. What is this? The Giddy's internet history. Wait, did you just have a printout of that ready to go? How? When? That's not important. Medo de eu saber qual que é o histórico. What is important is Tegri has spent not insubstantial amount of time on websites of questionable moral character. And far be it from me to criticize anyone's taste, but several of these websites pertain to the precise contents of the Forbidden Jade book, causing us so much stress. Wait, you know what Fresh Teeth is about? Of course I do. It's only against Jade law to read it, but I'm not the till on the trial here. The Giddy frequents Rainbow Drinker sites on the regular. Ela tem crush em vampiros. Is that a website? I can't even read it. It's got so many X in it. Thanks for this, Gorgor. Yeah, thanks, Gorgor. Anytime you want to trade culinary oddities for compelling evidence, do keep me in mind. Tá, o que é a Tegiri mesmo? Acho que é essa aqui, né? Não. Pera. Ah! É claro que o otaku fedido gosta de vampiro. He knows what he did. Incrível. Agora eu posso? Não. Ai, ai, ai. Mulher, me deixa, pelo amor de Deus. Tá, vamos ver se pra cá tem. Eu conversei pouco com você. Você tem mais coisa pra dizer? What? So, we were looking through the lockers and found this. What is this? Oh, another hatchet to dance rag. Good grief, how many of these conversations do I need to have? Yes, I'm the first male Jade you've ever met. Just like Atticus from the Dancing Boys band. Let's just get the interrogation fucking over with. Oh, I wondered if you were a myth. Are you special? Are there more of you in the cloister? How many of you are there? Do you all know each other? Can boys really take care of grubs? Can you get me Atticus boy autograph? Or should I just cut the chase and give you my detailed Palin diary for your sick fantasies? What? What are you talking about? I just wanted to know if you had any idea if this magazine was relevant to the case. Muitas reticências. This is awkward. If you're answering questions about it, I am curious. Defros? Oh, fuck off. No. If you ever feel hassling me, I'd like to be left alone. Ok. Tá, vamos tentar conversar com mais todo mundo de novo. This is so fucking dumb. We should talk to everyone at least once before going back to Theseus. Yeah, okay. I am the whip in Bronia's hand, and you best get back before I crack. Okay. There's also this part where... Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go, Joey. I knew this trip was a bad idea. You're gonna be too fucking great. Trouble me no longer, Kisama. Put me up diaries about the millennium. What with the judgy look? Still plenty of information to go around. Have you anything else to tickle my fancy? What about this used piece of string? No. This key to the attic of my house? What's an attic? What's a house? What's a key? Here's some of fluffy stuff from the bottom of my pocket. Tempting, but I don't think so. Well, if you see anything in all my stuff here you want, then, let me see. Nah, I don't think you have anything else I want. Come on. I'm afraid that I am exceeding the agreed upon hourly schedule of my retainer. If you would like to continue this interaction, I will have no choice but to up my fee to the customary time and half overtime rate. Sign here to acknowledge... eu não quero assinar, me deixa. Eu não aguento mais! Não! Será que eu assisti alguma coisa nos armários? Tá. Ok. E você, consegue usar seus poderes em algum lugar? Peraí, minha boy band, coisa da... Não. Will never play sport, although I've dabbled... Pera, ele é nerd, vai que ele gosta de coisa de RPG. You're pretty sure he's already flarping? He might be flarping constantly. Sports are merely combat for the inept. Poor filth. E lá vamos nós, de novo. Perguntando pra todo mundo se tem mais coisa. Droga. Eu já esgotei os meus diálogos. Pelo amor de Deus, deixa eu começar. Eu tô coringando. Eu vou coringar daqui a pouco. Eu vou coringar. Ai, meu Deus do céu. O que eu faço? Marvels mata todo mundo. Ai. Merda. Pera, será que dá pra pegar mais coisa? Ah, já foi usado. Ai. Ew. Eu já fiz tudo que dava pra fazer, pelo amor de Deus. Vocês não conseguem ver, mas eu tô tipo com as minhas mãos na minha cara, tentando pensar o que mais eu posso fazer. E se eu sair e voltar? Será que tem algum bug? Pera. Ai, ai, ai. Tá, vamos tentar de novo. Quê? Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Isso aqui eu já vi. Eu já vi, 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 eu já vi. Pelo amor de Deus, calma, 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 calma. Que susto, pelo amor de Deus. Gente, desculpa, eu tô tipo, a ponto de pesquisar e ver o que eu preciso fazer. Tipo, eu não tô aguentando mais, eu juro. Tô presa nessa parte, sei lá, quanto tempo já. É muito personagem também pra interagir, é muita coisa. Eu não tenho mais o que fazer. Tá, bom, eu vou tentar conversar mais de uma vez com todo mundo. Se eu não conseguir nada, eu vou procurar um guia, alguma coisa assim. Tá, desculpa, gente, eu vou dar uma pausa. Eu vou pesquisar o que é pra fazer. Porque assim, eu tô enlouquecendo. Eu tô coringando. Não é possível. Não é possível eu ter gerado alguma coisa passar. Quer ver que é uma coisa extremamente besta que eu deixei passar? Enfim, eu vou colocar na pausa rápida e eu vou pesquisar agora o que é que eu preciso fazer. Me dê uns minutinhos. Espero conseguir achar a resposta disso logo. Volto já. Ok, eu vi uma coisa que eu deixei passar. Vamos lá. It's locked. When you try to pull it open, Zephyr steps on something. Oh no! What's wrong? Nothing? Did you step on that thing? Yeah, Joey, what do we do? These kits are really expensive and time-consuming to make. This is a disaster. There's no way we can fix it without the proper tools. It's okay, Zephyrus, accidents happen. And it was pretty irresponsible of the owner to leave something so fragile on the floor like that. I'm sure they will understand. Understand? Rusties like me have been called for less. Wait. Take another look. Here's the crack from where you stepped on it, and there's another one running on the opposite direction. It was already broken when you stepped on it. That's why it was on the floor. Someone else must have broken it and tried to ditch the evidence. They knew someone else would accidentally step on it and take the hit for their crime. Oh, Joey, you sound just like the lecturer already. Do I? Yeah. I think I got a little carried away at the end there, actually. There's no way to prove all that stuff I said at the end. But I definitely don't think you're the one who broke it, Saffron, so don't worry. Whew. Anyway, let's on to this. It might turn to be important. Será que é isso que eu preciso dar pro carinha? Pra esse? Ou não. Ou sim. Tá. Eu só vi que eu tinha esquecido o negócio, não vi mais nada. Bronya, yes? You keep saying that you don't have any opinions on this, but it's kind of really seems like you do. Okay, truth to be told, something like this has happened before in my cloister. Really? When I was much younger, there was another Jade I knew. She was a lot like Daraya. Even the best of us wavered in our faith at times, but she truly hated her calling. She wanted nothing to do with tending to the mother grub. And it was all because of that stupid book. She was obsessed with the Rainbow Emotion Saga. It put a seed of blasphemous thoughts into her head and consumed her. She would have done anything to change her life. She was even convinced she would become a rainbow drinker herself. But the drones took notice of her agitations eventually, and when they finally came for her, she threw herself violently against them, confident in her belief that nothing would stop her. But of course, it was just fiction. It's nonsense. She didn't rise again and walk the sparkling sun-drenched fields. She simply died. Wow. I've never seen anyone die before, not up close. Bronya, I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's fine, as you can see, I've gotten over it. But that's why I'm so hard on Daraya. If I can't scare the rebelling out of her now, maybe she'll survive to her ordeals. Bronya, that's really all I have to say. Do you think we have enough to start on the trial? Probably yeah, but I don't think it ever hurts to be too prepared. Será que eu consigo colocar da Araya de novo? What do you want now? Ah, pelo amor de Deus, deixa eu começar isso. Pelo amor de Deus, eu não ligo a esse ponto. Deixa a gente começar. Nice! Eu não queria falar isso, mas achei ele bonito. Hey, welcome to the trial of Lil Daraya. What's her fuck it? The prosecution is prepped and ready. Your honorable tyranny. The prosecution will now show the court that Daraya Jonjet stole filthy rainbow drinker contraband from the jade lockers, defiled it, and acted like a degenerate criminal just in general. The prosecution will now call the stand with their first witness. Whoa, slow the fuck the speedy, McGee. You haven't these bitty low bloods an opportunity to get a word in. Oh, of course, Your Honor. How rude of me. Hey, Joe, who you calling up as your first witness? Me? Yes, you're deaf. Quick, you're holding up the court. This will set the whole tone of the trial. It's a big decision. Jesus, what do you think? This is your show. My role is merely adversary. Okay, how about... Everyone wants to grow up and start business. Tá, well. Meu Deus, é realmente esse attorney. Tirona. Eep. Nice choice. But you promised I wouldn't have to testify. I never actually said that. Don't worry. I won't ask you anything incriminating. Impress. Give me strength. Time, stick and bunches. Eek! I'll talk. Look, I'm not really comfortable doing this. I prefer to work behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. Naturally. Like the great theologian of the dire empresses Thomas Hobbes once said, till bloods are better never seen nor heard, that is how you know the empire is thriving. Efficiently, decisively, literally, on the back of our invisible labor. But we are not here to talk about you where we are. Peraí. Desculpa, gente, meu cérebro tá fritando agora nessa reta final. Eu acho que eu, infelizmente, não vou conseguir terminar hoje o jogo. Ai. Bom, pelo menos eu joguei boa parte dele. Se tudo der certo, eu tento fazer uma live extra essa semana pra gente tentar terminar. E aí sim, a gente vai ficar livres do jogo. Livres entre aspas, né? We are here to talk about the unfortunate melodramatic afflictions typical of our cloistered sister, to stay on topic. Look, I don't know what you think I saw. If you saw nothing, then you have nothing to lose by telling us the truth. Are you kidding? This is a courtroom. I have everything to lose by telling the truth. Like my life? In normal circumstances, that's true. But we're running a little experiment here. An experiment? Yeah, a kinder, gentle make of a trial. We are practicing a policy of innocent until proven guilty. Gasp! That sounds almost blasphemous. We know how to have fun, don't we? Your honorable tyranny. Yeah, no need to be afraid, buddy. Come and prove your innocence. Well, you see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time I didn't even know that the Jades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Not that I overheard their argument, not explicitly. I'm not the kind of creep who would just listen in on a private conversation on purpose or anything. I've just never seen one in real life before, but I'm not a stalker. You seem so nervous. I bet you know something important. There's a couple of tools that the legislative dockets you can use to affect this trial. If the witnesses say something suspicious, confusing, or plain weird, you can press them for more info. Caralho, realmente, Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney. Or if the witnesses makes a statement, you can dispute with concrete evidence. You can present that the evidence to the court. Some thought. Gente, eu genuinamente não tô conseguindo absorver nada. Tá. Deixa eu ver. Não tanquei. Não tanquei. Infelizmente. Vamos ter que deixar pra terminar o jogo numa próxima live. Como eu disse, talvez eu tente fazer uma live extra essa semana pra tentar terminar o jogo. Mas se não rolar essa semana que vem, sem falta, a gente termina. HIVESWAP Act 2. Tipo, tô gostando do jogo, mas essa parte, tipo, final, essa reta final tava me estressando tanto, fritando tanto meu cérebro, que eu não consegui aproveitar o quanto eu gosto de aproveitar esse jogo. Então, foda. Então, eu acho que é isso. Obrigada por terem vindo. Desculpa de novo de não ter conseguido terminar o jogo hoje, que era a ideia, mas não rolou. E até uma próxima. Até amanhã, na verdade, né? 2h, amanhã eu jogo Great Ace Attorney. Preciso ter cabeça pra jogar Great Ace Attorney, que precisa de reparar os detalhes, né? Então é isso. Obrigadinha e tchau, tchau.